In a world where the relentless pace of everyday life often drowns out the whispers of the soul, there lived a woman. Her story is not one of fairy tales or distant lands, but of the profound journey within, a testament to the resilience and transformation possible in the most ordinary of lives. This is a narrative of awakening, a tale that begins amidst the cacophony of daily responsibilities and leads to the tranquil sanctuary of self-discovery and balance. Join us as we unravel the lessons she unearthed, each a stepping stone toward her newfound harmony. Witness her metamorphosis from a life of automated existence to becoming the guardian of her own peace. Once upon a time, in the bustling rhythm of everyday life, there lived a woman named Sarah. Sarah's life was a whirlwind of constant activity and noise, beginning with the sharp trill of her alarm clock each morning. It served as her first notification of the day, reminding her that a world of tasks, responsibilities, and expectations awaited. Sarah's mornings were a flurry of activity. She prepared breakfast, organized lunches, got her children ready for school, and then rushed to her own job. Her workplace presented its own challenges, dominated by a narcissistic boss who seemed to take joy in dismissing her ideas. Her colleagues, engrossed in their phones, offered no respite or connection. Conversations with them were brief and distracted, leaving Sarah feeling increasingly isolated. Returning home brought no relief. Her evenings were consumed with attending to her children's needs, managing appointments, and trying to keep up with the never-ending demands of family life. Sarah often felt that everyone expected her to make things better, but their lack of appreciation eroded her confidence. Amidst this chaos, Sarah's inner voice whispered doubts, questioning her worth and abilities. She reached out to friends, but their conversations were either brief or sometimes prolonged, their lives just as hectic. Sarah felt adrift, unsure of how to maintain her sanity in a world that seemed to demand so much from her. She read books, watched movies with her partner, and tried cooking new things, but struggled to find her essence, once full of spirit, now overshadowed by a sense of insufficiency and a heavy heart. In life, there are random moments that spark realization. For Sarah, such moments came unexpectedly amidst her chaotic thoughts and lack of satisfaction. She found joy in small instances of beauty and kindness, a stranger at the pharmacy letting her go first in the queue, a friendly gesture at the fuel station, and smiles at the coffee shop. These small acts of kindness were like rays of sunshine piercing through the heavy clouds in her heart, reminding Sarah of the beauty in everyday life. On one such occasion, Sarah realized the importance of balancing her heavy heart after a challenging day with her narcissistic boss. She whispered to herself, "Enough, now it's time to balance." She took time off from work to think. She realized over the course of her life she had not really had enough chance to think deeply and intensely about what she wanted, as she always waited to fit into other people's puzzles, behaving as they expected her to. She realized it was high time to take a break to think. She had taken breaks for various reasons before, but never just to think, to contemplate her relaxed state of thoughts and ideas. After a week's work break, Sarah came up with a deep understanding of the idea of prioritizing her well-being amidst her responsibilities. She started setting boundaries at work and communicating her ideas respectfully but firmly. Also, she began taking a few minutes each day to breathe and center herself amidst the chaos of her lifeless workplace. Sarah's realizations dawned slowly, beginning with the kind smiles of strangers, simple acts of humanity that cut through the monotony of her automated existence. These fleeting moments became her window to introspection, reflecting the parts of herself lost in the demands of life. So she began to consciously become kind to random strangers too. For example, Sarah realized that previously, when reckless drivers crossed a T-section, she had honked like mad, but now she forgives them, slows down her speed, becomes mindful and kind in that moment of passing, and occasionally, if she gets the chance, she also waves a little to the reckless driver. Most importantly, Sarah began to recognize and cherish the small moments of kindness and connection in her daily life. She understood that while she couldn't control everything, she could control her response to the world around her. She started focusing on the positive, drawing strength and inspiration from moments of beauty and kindness. Gradually, Sarah changed. She learned to embrace the art of saying no too, realizing it was okay not to behave as others expected. This newfound assertiveness brought a sense of empowerment and control over her life. She realized that meeting others' demands and fulfilling responsibilities, while important, should not come at the expense of her own mental sanctuary. Sarah began to see her mind as a sacred space that needed nurturing and protection. She understood that her love and kindness were not just gifts for others, but vital nourishments for her own soul. In redefining her boundaries and nurturing her inner self, Sarah found a new harmony. She remained the devoted mother, responsible partner, diligent worker, and caring friend. But now she was also the guardian of her own mental peace too. She learned that true balance wasn't about evenly distributing her energy to every demand, but about ensuring her own well-being was always part of the equation. So let's take a look briefly, the lessons Sarah unearthed. Number 1. Mental sanctuary. Sarah recognized her mind as a sacred space that needed nurturing and protection. She created a mental retreat through activities like meditation and journaling, freeing herself from external pressures and reconnecting with her inner peace. Number 2. Kindness in response to adversity. Sarah unearthed the importance of responding with kindness and mindfulness, even in challenging situations. She realized that by choosing to react with understanding and compassion, she could transform potentially negative experiences into moments of personal growth and inner peace. For example, instead of getting angry at reckless drivers, she learned to forgive, slow down, and be mindful, sometimes even offering a friendly wave. This practice of extending kindness, not only to others but also to herself in difficult moments, became a pivotal aspect of her journey towards a more balanced and harmonious life. Number 3. Gentle assertiveness. Sarah learned to say no with kindness. She realized that saying no was not selfish but necessary for self-preservation. When overwhelmed, she responded with phrases like, "I appreciate your confidence in me, but I need to focus on my current commitments." Number 4. Self-compassion. Sarah practiced self-love and forgiveness. She embraced the belief that her worth was not defined by her productivity or her ability to fulfill others' needs. She reminded herself daily that being imperfect is a natural part of being human, and that she deserved the same level of kindness and understanding from herself as she extended to others. Last but not least, number 5. Celebration of small victories. Sarah acknowledged and celebrated the effort it took to navigate each day, regardless of how small the victories may have seemed. She considered keeping a victory journal in which she could jot down even the smallest accomplishments of the day. This could help shift her focus to what she had achieved rather than what was left undone. How do you feel about maintaining a victory journal? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Oh, by the way, if you happen to be one of Sarah's inspiring strangers whose beautiful smile or kind-hearted acts led to a new beginning of endless possibilities, then Sarah said, "Thank you to you." Here is an update about Sarah. She bravely stepped away from her unfulfilling job to pursue a dream that resonated deeply with her passions. Sarah had launched a vibrant indoor plant nursery, a venture that bloomed with life and color. In this thriving oasis, she found an immense sense of joy and fulfillment, emotions that were notably absent in her previous workplace. Surrounded by the tranquil beauty of her nursery, Sarah experienced a profound blend of happiness and contentment. This newfound joy in her work was unparalleled, surpassing all her previous expectations and bringing a sense of achievement she never thought possible. Her journey into this green, lush world nurtured not only plants, but also her own spirit, leading her to a place of peace and deep satisfaction. In her mind, Sarah could not be thankful enough to her narcissistic former boss. She thought, if I had not encountered her, I might never have found my destiny in my little nursery. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate a small favor from you. Please consider hitting the subscribe button to support my channel. Your support is invaluable and plays a crucial role in enabling me to create more content like this in the future. Also, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and share this video with others. Your engagement not only motivates me, but also helps spread the word about my work. Thank you for your support.